We're out here at Hug Point Beach. There's some tidal pools we're gonna go explore. All this fog is lifting off the rainforest. It's beautiful. The sand here on these beaches does something I've never seen before, Brett. Kind of weird. I don't recall. I've been on beaches my whole life, and growing up in California and stuff, and I've never, I don't know, never had that happen. It's weird. It's so beautiful here, though. Try and zoom in without giving you a headache. It's that beautiful coast with the fog. We've been driving in and out of the fog this morning, heading up north along the coast. Sorry, probably giving you headaches. So you can see where the tide came into, and it had kind of a tide line, but in that high line is a whole bunch of debris. So all these sand crabs, pieces of sand crabs, pieces of larger crab. Look at this big old claw. Clam shells, mussel shells. All through this debris line. It's kind of cool just to explore the beach and find just animal parts. You can see the birds walked along here. You can see their tracks following this line through here too. Just picking up whatever they could to eat. Just big old crab legs. Just the walking legs, so they just walk like that, and then a big old pincer. Start piecing them all together again. Here's the sand crabs. If you go out in the surf on the surf edge, and as the water pulls back, you just dig in the sand real quick, you'll just find these sand crabs down in there. That's what we called them. And then we'd hook them and cast them out into the surf with big weights and on the hook and big old triangular weights, and we'd surf for perch, and we would catch all this perch and then take it back to camp and cook it at camp. We used to camp along the beach. It was fun. There's some big old crab legs. Here's a nice full shell of sand crab. Anyway, just debris and human trash. Let's go explore these tide pools. So here's the shell crab. Big old pincer. See that? It's as long as my hand. I'm sure this came off a bigger crab than that. That's pretty cool. They'll get these little barnacle deals, barnacle looking deals all over them. Kind of like if you ever watch the second Pirates of the Caribbean. That's my favorite one of those movies, where all those guys have barnacles growing on them that are on the ship. On Davy Jones' ship, there's a big old crab. Something's eating it all up. It's a big one. It's as big as my hand, bigger than my hand. as we're walking along the beach here, it's what is today? Thursday morning. When I woke up this morning on the coast here, I read that last night there was a huge 8.2 earthquake off the coast of Alaska, and that towns like Homer had to be evacuated just in case there was a tsunami, which is when there's an earthquake, it causes a huge swell or wave, and those can hit the coast and wipe out homes and go inland quite a ways. And part of the statement was that Hawaii, California, Oregon, and Washington, and British Columbia and Alaska were cleared, that there's no tsunami and you could enjoy the coast. And normally I just read that and be like, oh, that's interesting, but it was because I'm right here exploring these beaches right now, it kind of hit home that, oh wow, the people that live here right along the coast, that's a serious thing, and that you don't want some huge wave suddenly coming in and wiping out your house or taking you off the beach or whatever. It's a really pretty cave right here. And just as I'm walking along, there's a big old crab shell here. You can see how big that is. Not huge, but bigger than what we've been seeing. Alright, so we find a fan of sound crab that's alive. See him kicking? See him crawling? They dig. I'll go put him in some wet sand. You can see him kicking around there. They dig with those front dealios. But I'll go put him in some wet sand. You'll see him dig down. If he's still alive enough. But he should dig down in the sand. Yep, see him? See him burrow in? There he goes. And then they just disappear.
What is it, dude?
Hang on a sec. That's why we go out in the surf edge and we dig down and we'd find them just under the sand, and then we'd take them out of the sand and fish with them. But you can see how he burrowed in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's shelled one. They're all over. Hey, what'd you find? Do you have anything cool? You have anything cool? Oh, you found two sandal, or a complete one. That dark one's really cool. You rarely find those dark topped ones. That's cool.
You know these green sucky things over here that you poke and
yeah, and they close up.
Yeah, they're like little colorful.
Where are they? See this cool seaweed that's growing on the rock? Looks like cabbage. Okay, go show me those things. Check out this guy back in here. All those colorful ones down in there. Yeah, it's crazy how this whole wall is just these guys. Look at these big old ones.
I'm gonna stick my toe in one.
Hang on. Come do it on this one. Just gently. I don't want you to hurt it in any way.
It did it.
It's not grabbing it though. There it goes.
Oh,
okay.
it feels so weird.
Okay. Weirdo. Look at this guy down in here.
Yeah.
Whoa, that grabbed me. Those tentacle things. They're like suctioned onto my finger. Go stick your toe in that one.
I'm scared now.
Do it. Put your toe. Put your toe in there.
I won't. What if I can't get it out?
You can.
Ah.
Just do it.
Feels so weird.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. All right. Should probably leave these guys alone.
How about this guy?
They're
Look at
just
that.
trying to live life.
Check out this guy. Look at
Yeah,
this.
that one looks like it has an eyeball. These are cool.
Look at this guy. Stick your foot in there.
Oh, cow. Put your whole foot in there. That's huge.
I'm scared.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's so sucky.
Don't break. Okay. All right. This is Hug Point Beach. Sorry. The Oregon coast. Lots of fun. The tidal pools are the coolest thing. Really well.
You can see a big one kind of hiding in there.
Crab right there.
Yeah, it's hard to see them. Oh, one. Oh, it's hiding.
There's a
out.
crab right there.
Yeah, they're like all. There's like two right there.
Oh, yeah, you can see a good one walking on the wall up there.
They just blend in.
There's crab.
Hey, Dad. Quick question.
There's one back in there. And
What
this little
are
cave.
in these things? Dad.
He'll like this wall.
Hey, Dad.
What?
What are in these things? Are those crabs?
Some type of barnacle.
Because it has like a claw type thing.
Oh, inside that? No, they've taken a crab in and eaten it, I believe. They close up on them.
Because I like it tapped one and then like the claw like.
Matt was sticking his foot and toes in these big old suction deals.
I was doing that a bit. Because I did it with my finger.
He put his whole foot in one.
Matt! Matt! This room like moving all over the place. But they were just super hard to see. Oh, there's the Oh yeah,
It's just crazy. Oh, look at this pretty one. This whole wall is just covered with those suction deals and these clams and mollusks, barnacles and crabs. All of these rocks.
Starfish.
Where?
There's starfish. A purple one and like an orange.
Oh wow, look at these starfish in there. There's
Can I
a,
touch it?
yeah. Oh yeah, he's all tightened up in there. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's 2 purple and an orange.
Yeah, they're eating the clams and well,
Just hiding out right now. That's really cool.
they climb on and then like open these up.
Let's see.
Oh, there's a crab right there.
Where?
Tiny one right there.
Crab.
He just stands still in front of it.
Oh, there's starfish back in here too.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Yeah, there's a bunch of open too. Oh, let's just like oh, no.
A whole bunch of these suction deals back in here. There's another starfish back in there. It's just a whole marine ecosystem on shore here. It's pretty cool. Look at all these suction guys. Oh, look at those starfish suction to the rock. A whole bunch bunch of them back in here. There's a bunch of starfish in there. Starfish. Stuff. Let's go see if we can find any more crabs. Oh. One just ran back in there. There's several. Yeah, there's starfish. There's all. A bunch of starfish in here. Starfish back in there. Several of them. These are all starfish. Look at these starfish tucked in here. Oh. These giant mollusks too. There's a huge one over here. Look how big that guy is. Oh, it must be. Looks like there's two, but it's still big. I mean, it's as big as the palm of my hand. Just giant. It's a pretty orange one.
Well, we finally saw starfish. Well, there's a few stuck in there.
More starfish.
Why don't you hand me the car keys? I've got to go.
It's cool, this little alcove in here. It's just the tide comes in here and weathers out these rocks, and it's all carved out. So much cool stuff to explore here on the Oregon coast, just on these cool remote beaches. They have some kind of main touristy beaches. We went to a couple yesterday and they're okay, but man, these remote ones that you just hike down a little trail to, or you park right at them, just has so much cool stuff to explore. Back in here, like at Hug Point, you can scramble around and find cool stuff and scoot through these tight spots. Fun, fun. All right, guys. If your parents are saying, where should we go on vacation? Come over here to the Oregon coast. We're only here 6 days. 4 days really, 2 days of driving. Takes a long ways to get here from Wyoming. One long day of driving, but it's such a cool place. Really pretty. It is cold. One reason I picked here is because it's like in the 90s in Wyoming. And I was like, let's go someplace where it's cool, and it's about 70 degrees or between 50 and 70 degrees. So it's not a place you come and relax on the beach and you're warm to sunbathe or anything like that. But it is so fun exploring all this cool tide pools and stuff like that. So Hug Point Beach, and there's hundreds of these all up and down the coast. See you guys.